It's time for Tiger Talk, heard before each Salem Lady Tiger basketball game with Stan Stevens and Coach Cody Woody. Tiger Talk is being brought to you by Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon with Alicia Watson, Candy Mink, and myself, Katie Carty. Now, Tiger Talk on KSMO Media.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, Coach Cody Woody. Coach, the Salem Lady Tigers take on the Lady Licking Wildcats in the Big Cat Classic tonight. Well, first off, we always know it's a great game to be had, no matter where it is, Licking or Salem. But again, you're walking into this game with a very, very young Salem Lady Tiger team.
Yeah, we are. We have 2 juniors, the rest sophomore, freshmen out of our 16 girls. So we are pretty young.
So explain, when you go through the summer camps and through everything before the season begins, and you see you're going to have this young type of team again, do you have to change your coaching strategies or philosophies, Coach?
I mean, we've been doing it's. We work with a lot of fundamentals, so I mean, we stick to it. We just do a lot of fundamental work and we're just teaching the game slowly but surely. We're going to get there.
And it is patience, isn't it?
Yeah, but as we told the girls, we have to take the next step. We can't be the same as we were last year. We got a year under our belt with all the girls that come back that have some kind of varsity experience. A lot of them, we have about 6 or 7 with varsity experience back. So.
Well, yeah, I mean the Terrell girl, the Fultons, they're coming back. You've got some experience there that got to play varsity at the ripe old age of being a sophomore. Which is pretty incredible for many kids and high school. Any activities to play in, but when you get to start virtually every game as a sophomore, Coach, that's pretty good because you're learning, you're getting thrown right into the fire. But it can also be a little bit detrimental because sometimes you realize you're not as strong as those older girls, right?
Yeah, the adjustment to the speed of play and the physicality is a definite big thing. Which a lot of the summer we've realized that we took a little bit the next step of the speed of play. We sped it up a little bit, and now we just got to get everybody on that page and playing at that speed. Well,
tonight we get to start off with the Big Cat Classic, and that's always a fun game, isn't it, Coach?
Yeah, I always tell the girls they're not going to play in a bigger crowd than that, the bigger atmosphere, because, I mean, both towns come out and support pretty well.
It's like having a home field advantage no matter where you play, right?
Yeah, neither side has a home field advantage at that point because both crowds are just big and loud.
And with all the games that are scheduled for the Big Cat Classic, starting with the JV girls at 4 and then the JV boys and then the varsity 2 games that follow, it's a full day of basketball, isn't it?
It is. I mean, it starts at 4 o'clock and goes all the way till probably bedtime. Yeah,
9:30, 10 o'clock, somewhere in there. But it will be some good basketball. What can you tell us a little bit about the Licking Lady Wildcats, Coach?
Well, as always, they're well coached. Steve does a great job with them, getting them where they need to be playing. They're very basketball heavy girls. They'll be knowing everything. I'm expecting some pressing and a lot of it. So. I've been trying to get my girls ready for it, but we'll see how well we're prepared. They've already had a game under their belt, and this will be our first game. So,
a lot of times when I used to watch the Licking Lady Wildcats girls teams, when you watch them, they're very aggressive, aren't they, Coach?
Yes, they know where to trap and when to trap and where to attack the ball at.
And they really do drive the basket hard, and they seem to be unrelentless and continuing to do so, right?
Yeah, that's one thing we worked on in practice today is making sure we're blocking out and not giving them second chances. So that'll be a key to our game plan today.
Rebounding will be very critical for the Salem Lady Tigers, won't it?
Yes, it's going to be for all season.
Well, Coach, first game of the year. We wish you the very best tonight against the Licking Lady Wildcats in the Big Cat Classic. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Stay tuned. Lady Tiger basketball. It is next.
Thank you, Stan. That has been Tiger Talk with Coach Cody Woody, brought to you as a courtesy of Looking Glass Salon and Flying W Boutique. Now stay tuned. Salem Lady Tiger basketball is next.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
Welcome to this KSMO media broadcast of Salem Lady Tiger basketball. Today's game is brought to you by Town and Country Insurance, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, The Hotspot Tanning and Tuxedos, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Riverways Federal Credit Union, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, Bank of Salem, Napa Mooney Auto Supply, Your World Today, Town Screen, New Life Auto, Salem License Bureau, Legends Automotive, Moe's Cleaning Service LLC, On the Spot Auto Glass, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center, Jet Tire and Auto, The Technology Junkyard, American Family Insurance, United Country Real Estate, Southtown Furniture, Healthy Dent County, Ozark Overhead Door, Hubs Tire Center, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, and Discount Bins. And now, get ready for Salem Lady Tiger basketball.
And welcome to the first home game of the season. It's the Salem Lady Tigers taking on the Lady Wildcats of Licking. They call it the Big Cat Classic. And tell you what, it's always an exciting time to be here at the gym. In that opening game, whether it be here or Licking, both teams are well supported. And it's usually a sold-out crowd. That will be no exception tonight. It will be absolutely jam-packed in here as the Lady Tigers and the Lady Wildcats will go at it. In game one of our doubleheader, we'll follow that up with the boys' game immediately following the girls' game. A little separation. Now, those who are video streaming with us, we will have a little break. You will have to rejoin as we'll have to switch over on the video streams. That will occur after the first game is over and then the post-game show. And we'll let you know when that's going to happen. And then you can always join us again for the boys' game to follow. Well, we hope you enjoyed our Tiger Talk with Coach Woody, the first one, as the Salem Lady Tigers are ready to go, as are the Licking Lady Wildcats. And earlier tonight, the Licking Lady Wildcats JV did defeat the Salem JV. We did not get a final score on that one, but the boys Salem JV did defeat Licking by a final score of 39-22. They're now 2-0 on the season going into the Thanksgiving holiday. Hey, first off, we do want to thank our ladies at Flying W Boutique and the Looking Glass Salon for sponsoring our Tiger Talk. Stop by, see Alicia, Candy, or Katie at 101 West 4th Street in downtown Salem. And I also want to thank United Country Salem Realty for sponsoring our intro to Salem Tiger basketball. Babette Wells, your broker owner. Call 573-729-3148 or stop by 605 South Main Street. We're going to get ready for the game right after we have our national anthem here. So we're going to take a 90-second break and come back with the starting lineups when we return after the national anthem. So stick around for that right here on KSMO Media. We thank you for joining us on AM 1340, FM 95.7, online, KSMORadio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMO YouTube. We'll be back in 90 seconds. Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and we welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today. Welcome back to the Salem High School Gymnasium. First off, for those video streaming with us, you're going to see a score bug pop up on the bottom of our screen. It's a special thanks to Ozark Overhead Doors. Zane and his gang do a tremendous job. If you need their assistance in putting in a new door, repairing a door, or maybe you have some other need, like a new garage door opener, feel free to get in touch with Zane, and that is right here in Denton County. And of course, we appreciate them. And of course, Overhead Door and our instant replay brought to you by your friends at Hubs Tire Center, 801 South Main Street in Salem, right across from the radio station. 3 generations of family serving you at Hubs Tire Center. We're getting ready for our starting lineups for the Licking Lady Wildcats. They are going to be in their black jerseys with the orange lettering and numbers. And they got a little sparkle to their jerseys. It's on the piping that goes up the shoulder all the way down to the hip. So you might see a little kind of flash right out there. And here's our starting Tigers tonight for the lady team. Let's go with it right now. Allison Walters. Trista Dooley. Raven Gillum. Addison Fulton, and Abby Terrell. That's our starters for the Lady Tigers. That starting lineup brought to you as a courtesy of Flying W Boutique and the Looking Glass Salon. We're about ready to get this one underway. You know, we always thank our great sponsors for making it possible to bring you Salem Tiger Sports, like the Hotspot Tanning and Tuxes at 1114 South Main Street. Open 24 hours with tanning available. They have red light therapy, and if you have a need for a tuxedo, they got you covered there. 573-729-8699. Hotspot Tanning and Tuxes. Zoe Dawson will be leading the Lady Wildcats along with Allie Hawk. Hadley Davis also a big key for them, as is Lindsay Wallace. So these girls that they have out there now, they're experienced, they're very good, and the Tigers will have their hands full tonight and taking on the Wildcats. The Cat Classic right here on KSMO Media. Addie Fulton going up against Allie Hawk. We're ready to play some basketball. And, of course, I should have probably gotten Kinley Keaton in there. She was spotlighted in their magazine article for the South Central region. And she also a big leader here for the Lady Wildcats. With the ball right now on the perimeter is Dawson. They go inside, up, flipping it up and in is Allie Hawk. Going to that low post. A little bit of moisture on the floor there as Raven Gillum trying to scrape it up with her feet. Both the officials got kind of slipped a little bit. Half-court defense for Licking to start things out. With the ball right now for Salem Lady Tigers, it's Dooley going to Gillum. Gillum goes in that far corner to Terrell, down low, intended for Fulton, tipped out of bounds there by number 20, Zoe Dawson. Terrell to inbound it. Goes outside, putting the shot up, trying to bank it in, and doing so as great is Allison Walters. With grace and very, very good timing and just very good patience. Walters puts that first shot home. Ball down on the perimeter as Davis tried to drive in, gets cut off. Now back, they go down low, and a foul called underneath. Pass went outside to Keaton, but a foul was called as Allie Hawk drove the line. Looks like Raven Gillum might be the... I'm going to call it on Terrell. Gillum was right there, so was Terrell. Quick inbound, flipped up and in by the Wildcats. And again, Allie Hawk with that basket. She's got all 4 licking points. 4-2 our score early on in this one. Walters in the corner, going back out to Gillum. Raven trying to get away from Hawk. Fires it down low to Terrell. Short jumper. It's good. 4-4 our score in the Cat Classic. Salem Tigers in their white uniforms. They are trimmed with the Carolina blue and navy blue numbers. But they also have that doily kind of look on the bottom of their shorts, new this year. Trista Dooley doing some good defense out there. Man-to-man coverage by the Lady Tigers so far. They go outside on top to Davis. Davis trying to drive in, gets cut off by Terrell. That should be a travel call. And they're going to call a jump ball. That should actually be a travel. As Davis was continuing to move, it'll be a turnover for the Licking Wildcats, their first of the game. Tigers get it in, a little bit of pressure by Licking. They tip it, that comes back to Terrell. Terrell looking down floor, and she'll walk with the ball. Trying to take that little extra step to get it to Walters. Allison Walters, a sophomore, 5'10". For the Salem Tigers, that is their first turnover. 4-4 our score, just underway here, first quarter. And that ball as Dawson goes outside, waiting for that shot to go up and off the iron. No good, and tipped there by Fulton, trying to keep it alive. Could not. Shot taken by Kinley Keaton. Keaton will inbound it. Flips it out on top. Hawk wide open, and a charge called on Hawk. She dipped the shoulder into Walters. Hawk gets her first foul, first team foul on Licking. Remember the new rule with 5 team fouls, and then you shoot 2 on fouls after that, excluding offensive charges, etc. Dooley getting it back to Gillum. Down to Terrell. Across it goes to Fulton. Down low, intended there for Dooley. Dooley flipping it back door, and getting it there is Terrell. Terrell looks outside, trying to get it to Gillum. Ball loose, stolen away by Licking. Here they come, and then a foul's going to be called on the Salem Tigers, Raven Gillum. Ball kind of got caught in her feet on the low pass.
Foul number 14, Raven Gillum.
Second team foul for Salem. 5:43 to go first quarter. The inbound coming in to Dawson. Dawson gets by Fulton all the way down, trying to get the shot up. It's too short, but it comes right down and put up and in by Hadley Davis. She got the rebound and put it home.
Davis.
And now Gillum is going to check out. Looks like she got,
In the game for Salem, number 5.
when she fell, she might have hit her jaw or something and may have a little bit of blood there. She's going to check out. Ball stolen away by Licking on the inbound by Terrell. Shot no good. Taken down by Terrell on the rebound. It's another steal by Licking. Tigers get it down, turn it over though, and quickly the other way. Here comes Keaton. Keaton passing it all off, getting it there to Wallace. On top it goes, and they'll pass it around back to Keaton on the left side. Keaton trying to drive in from 9, trying to bank it in, no good. Battle for, taken down by Keaton. Kicks it out to Davis for the 3, and it will not go. It's brought down underneath by Licking again. Back to Keaton for the 3, and it won't fall. And again, taken underneath and controlled by Zoe Dawson. Dawson goes back to Hawk, and she lays it in. Timeout called by Coach Woody with 4:40 left to go in the first quarter. And, of course, timeouts brought to you by American Family Insurance. Get in touch with Mr. Jonas Schaefer at 729-5165 if you have questions about insurance, and he can get them answered for you. Back in 30 seconds, 8-4 Licking. Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 25%. American Family Insurance.
(8-4) looking on top after the timeout by the Tigers. Coming down with his Dooley. That ball's tipped by Licking. It should stay with the Salem Tigers, and it does. Trying to get that pass to Walters.
In the game for Salem, number 14.
Gillum is back in for Addie Fulton. Terrell trying to get in. Does. To Rebecca Pipp. Pass down intended back for Terrell over her head. Third turnover for the Salem Tigers. Wildcats have it on the perimeter, flipping it down all the way around. They just keep circling back and forth. Lindsey Wallace with it out between the circles. Left side pass to Davis. Davis trying to drive in. Has that ball knocked away, but a foul's going to be called. It looks like on Gillum. That would be her second. Raven trying to reach in and steal that ball. Got more hand than ball. Kinley Keaton inbound it. Keaton looks, flips it all the way outside high. Getting it there is Wallace back to Keaton. Three from the corner off the front of the rim. No good. And Pipp brings down the rebound. Rebecca down the right side. Gets over the timeline. Trying to stop, pull up. Looking for a little help. Those are right into the hands of the Licking Lady Wildcats. And they come down quickly trying to keep it alive, and firing it back was Hawk, but the Wildcats are able to get it. Driving in is Wallace, and then Wallace is going to be fouled there by Trista Dooley. Wallace drove in. Dooley challenged her.
Foul number 2, Trista Dooley.
Fourth team foul for the Salem Tigers, and that will put at the line. The Lady Wildcats, Lindsey Wallace. First free throws of the game. It's up and good. Wallace has another one coming. 9-4 Wildcats. Salem with a very young team. How young? They do not even have a senior. And that ball is tipped and goes into the hands of Fulton after the miss. Here's Terrell up to this right sideline. Lost the ball. It's stolen away again by the Wildcats as she kind of booted it. Fifth turnover for Salem. Fifth steal for the Wildcats. The other way, handing that ball off was Hadley Davis. Getting it now is Hawk. She slows it down. Goes out on top to Wallace. Wallace off to Davis. Davis stutter steps. Goes back across the three. Attended there. No good. Missed on the shot by Zoe Dawson. Went off the Lady Tiger player. It'll belong to Licking under the basket. Keely Gorman in the game now for Keaton. And again, they seem to be having a moisture problem right down there on the right at the elbow down there at the paint and the baseline. Not sure why there's moisture there. So Davis will try and inbound it. Fires it in, backing up is Hawk. Hawk on top to Gorman. Gorman to Davis. Davis starts driving in, trying to get the shot up. It's partially blocked. And a foul is called.
Foul number 5, Rebecca Pipp, our first.
Foul's called on Rebecca Pipp. Davis with the free throw. She hits. 10-4 our score here in the first quarter. 3:04 still to go. Coach Woody. Regained Little Sandy after 5 Salem Tiger turnovers here early in the game. Terrell getting it over to Dooley. Dooley back to Terrell. Davis in her face. And then a foul's going to be called. A blocking foul's going to be called on the Wildcats. On Hadley Davis. 2:55 to go. Salem hasn't had much offense. Couple early baskets. So it was tied 4-4. Licking has scored the last 7 points. Dooley looking down in the corner. There's nobody there. Fires it down there anyway, and Dawson steals it away. Yeah, another turnover for Salem. Long pass down to Davis. Davis out on top. Hawk hanging on to it. Drives in. Hawk puts a shot up. No good. Battle for it. Brought down by Pip. Pip the other way. Rebecca going baseline. Stops trying to pass it down low. She does to Dooley. His block comes out on top to Wallace. That shot will not go. And taken under control by Davis in the corner. 11-4 our score. Quickly coming in is Gorman. Gorman trying to feed it up underneath and taken away by the Tigers on a steal. That steal by Terrell, and then she's going to be fouled by Davis, which would be her second.
Number 5, Hadley Davis, her second. In the game for Lincoln, number 13, Wallace, number 22, Keaton.
Keaton and Wallace back in the game. Where the ball is tipped, and still loose on the floor and stolen away again by Licking. The pass down, Wallace lays it up and in.
2 points, Wallace.
She's got 3, and Licking leads by 9 points. The pass across to Dooley. Dooley fires it across, intended for Pip. That ball goes out of bounds. Turnover number 7 for the Salem, and turnover number 8 for the Salem Tigers. Excuse me. And we're still in the first quarter. Pip will check out. Brianna Pace comes in. Lindsay Wallace making her way up the floor, hands it off to Keaton. Keaton handing it to Gorman as they stay out high. Bounce pass to Wallace, a three-pointer up, and it is too hard. Tip forward, brought down and put back up by number 14. We don't have a number 4, and then back up by Gorman for the basket. 15-4, Licking. Dooley getting into Terrell. Getting into Pace. Pace flips it in the corner. Walters has it, gets knocked down, no call. Stolen away again by Licking. Here they come, the other way to Gorman. Gorman lays it up and in. 17-4, Licking with a minute to go in the first quarter. Dooley between the circles, fires it into the hands of the official. It'll belong to the Wildcats. 10 turnovers now with Lady Tigers. Keaton will get it into Wallace. Moving down the floor, Wallace will hand it off. Getting it there's Dawson, who's back in the game. Dawson all the way down, lays it up, no good. Ball tipped, comes out, battled for by Wallace and Keaton. And it'll be a possession arrow call, and that will favor Licking. 42 seconds to go, first quarter. Inbound comes out high, waiting for it there. Is Keaton in the corner. The 3 is no good. Brought down and controlled by Licking. So they've been very aggressive here, and the Tigers have kind of been a little bit passive. Salem goes into a 2-3 zone. Hanging on to it, Wallace. Lindsay starts to handle it across the timeline, giving it off to Gorman. Gorman to Dawson. Back to Wallace, 15 seconds left first quarter. Wallace backs out between the circles, starts her drive back in. We'll hand it off to Keaton. 8 seconds left. Keaton trying to spin away from one girl, does. Banks it across, put it up and in. There's 14. And that'll do it for the first quarter. It's the Licking Lady Wildcats 19 and the Salem Tigers 4. Back in 1 minute. It's Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include Looking Glass Salon, Candy Mink and Katie Carty, On the Spot Auto Glass, Hubs Tire Center, Ozark Overhead Door, The Technology Junkyard, Legends Automotive LLC, Flying W Boutique, Salem License Bureau, and New Life Auto. Be sure to thank these sponsors for bringing you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Always like to thank our great sponsors, make it possible for us to bring you Tiger Sports, like Moe's Cleaning Service. Call Melissa Callahan, 573-201-0430. Get Moe for your money. Moe's Cleaning Service at 573-201-0430. Start of the second quarter brought to you by Willie Strader, Farm Bureau Insurance. There when you need them. For all types of insurance, call Willie 729-4941 or see him 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Trista Dooley has it, firing it across to Allison Walters down low. Again, stolen away by Licking. They come back the other way. Here's Keaton, kicks it outside, trying to drive in and put the shot up, and missing that shot was the Licking Wildcats' Davis. A foul called underneath. That might be on Davis again. Nope. This one's going to be on Keaton. Davis was right in that mix. Inbound pass with a little bit of pressure from Hawk. And Dooley hangs on to it. Pulls up short of the timeline. Gets it down to Walters. Firing it down low. Tigers have Gracie Mendenhall in there. And Gracie is going to get tied up. And it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor Licking. That's 10. Or should say 12 turnovers now for Salem. 9 steals for Licking in this first half. 19-4, they lead it. Firing that ball across was Hawk all the way to Davis. Flipping it back on top to Lindsey Wallace. All alone, a three up, no good. Licking has not hit the three yet. Brought down by Davis. Her third rebound back to Wallace. Wallace kicks it outside. Stopping, pulling up with a jumper. It's good by Hawk. She's got 8. 21-4 our score. Pass across, going into the hands of Dooley. Trista flips it to Mendenhall. Jump shots too hard, no good. Brought down, controlled by Licking underneath the basket. And they'll bring it quickly down the floor. Pass goes in the corner, back out on top. After the rebound by Dawson down low. Pass comes over to Hawk. Hawk across the court, firing it backdoor to Hawk, and she lays it in. Nice pass by Wallace. Hawk's got 10, 23-4. Salem hasn't scored since early in the first quarter. Dooley over to Terrell. Terrell in the corner to Addison Fulton. All the way across, it goes back to Dooley. Jump shot is no good. Fulton battles for it, but she's fouled underneath. Fulton pulled down that rebound and then got fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot the first free throws for Salem. Licking 3 of 4 for the stripe. Salem did not have a free throw in that first half. Free throw is good. Breaks that scoreless string at almost 6.5 minutes for the Salem Lady Tigers. And he hits them both. 23-6. Lady Wildcats with their sparkle piping. It looks good on their jerseys. Comes across. Keaton takes the three-pointer, and it's an air ball, and it goes out of bounds. When the Lady Wildcats can hit that three, they can be absolutely dominating. They're already a very aggressive team, but they can be even more aggressive. Watching the ball go off her knee was Raven Gillum. Dove on by Hattie Davis, but she went out of bounds, so it stays with the Salem Tigers. (23-6) our score. Gillum trying to fire that ball, stolen again away by Licking. Here they come back the other way. An easy layup for Hawk. She's got 12. After the turnover by the Tigers, they're 13th of this first half. Gillum goes outside, trying to drive down low, putting it back to Fulton. Was Gillum. Then another steal by Licking. Here they come back. Hawk again. She scores. Allie Hawk with 8 here in the second quarter. Terrell giving it across to Gillum in the corner. Gillum throws it right into the hands of Hawk. Hawk takes it all the way down against Fulton. Blocked, taking it back down, flipped up and missed by Dawson after the rebound. And the Salem Tigers trying to pull away.
Number 44, Addison Floyd. For Salem, number 2, Trista Dooley.
Dooley back in the game after a turnover by the Lady Tigers, an unforced turnover. Deep in their zone. Again, they have a little issue at moisture down in that one spot on the floor. And now Superintendent Wills is down that way. We want to thank our great sponsors making it possible for us to bring you Salem Tiger athletics and activities. Discount Bins at 1201 Scenic Boulevard East has a great way for you to save money, get Christmas gifts at very affordable prices. Check them out with varying prices every single day. Discount Bins, 1201 Scenic Boulevard East, or call 573-543-2113. And also our friends at Legends Auto, 500 West Scenic Boulevard in Salem, 573-729-2884. And bringing you Salem Tiger basketball, and also be bringing you our Christmas parade. That's be coming up next Saturday. I hope you'll be with us on next Saturday night when we have our Christmas parade, sponsored by Salem Area Chamber of Commerce and the City of Salem. We're having a little bit of an issue right there with the floor right now, and they're trying to figure it all out, but I'm not sure that they have an answer. We got Nate Wills out there now, and they're all trying to figure out one spot on the floor just seems to be wet or moist. And I won't say necessarily wet, or maybe even just sticky. So we'll see. They're doing a little bit of cleanup right now. Licking with a 27-6 lead in the Cat Classic. Salem Tigers have committed 14 turnovers in this, their very first game of the season. And Licking Wildcats, as we talked about going into the game, as Coach Woody did too, they'll be aggressive and they'll force turnovers, and they have so far. And they have 12 steals to show for that as well. So they lead at 27-6. Leading scorer right now for them is Allie Hawk, and she has 14 points here early on in this contest. As we mentioned earlier tonight, the Licking JV did defeat the Salem Tigers, but we do not have a score on that game. And we do know the boys JV did defeat Licking prior to this game, 39-22. They're 2-0 on the season. So as they're continuing to try and correct the problem down there at that corner, you know, this is the holiday week, so there's nobody at school right now. So I don't know what the issue would be or why there'd be moisture there, but obviously there has been, or some kind of substance that's on the floor there that they've been having trouble getting out. So they're talking to the official, see if it is okay. Clay Moody down there. Coach Myers, Superintendent Wills. 27-6 our score, 4:39 to go in the first half. It's been all Lady Cats. Addison Floyd checks in. As Davis hands that ball off to Gorman. Go back door and stolen away by Lady Tigers. Just their second steal. Third turnover for Licking in the game. With the ball right now is Dooley. Dooley trying to go back to Gillum. Raven goes in the corner. Getting it there is Walters. The pass inside stolen away by Floyd. Turnover number 15 for Salem. Moving the ball up the floor, Dawson. Dawson handing that ball off to Wallace. Wallace moves from left to right, flipping it back to Davis. Davis beyond the three-point arc. To Dawson, to Davis. To Gorman out between the circles. Back to Davis, open for three, didn't take it. Goes back on top, looking, play a little patience game. Back to Gorman for three, and she hits. Keely Gorman has 7. The lead is 24, 30-6, Licking. Trista Dooley holding on to the ball out near center court. Stops, fires it across to Allison Walters. Inside it goes to Gillum. Now back to Dooley. Jump shot from the corner off the iron and taken under control by Dawson. Her 5th rebound. Dawson trying to get away from Dooley. Gets it into the offensive zone. Davis in the corner. Goes back out on top to Wallace, to Dawson, to Wallace. Back to Davis. Davis to the three, and it's off the rim. Addison Fulton brings down that rebound. Long pass intended for Gillum, and Gillum was interfered with by Dawson and could not get it.
Back in the game for Licking, number 22, Denton Keaton.
Keaton back in.
Allie Hawk.
And Hawk are back in the game. Keaton flipping it in to Wallace. Cross to Hawk. Hawk fires it down to Floyd. Addison Floyd in the middle to Wallace. To Hawk on the perimeter. Back to Wallace. Left side pass to Keaton beyond three. In front of the Salem bench. Now to Wallace, who's going to slow things down. Back to Keaton with 2:35 to go in the half. 30-6, Licking on top. Keaton decides to take that three, misses. Ball comes down into the hands, though, of Gorman. Gorman to Floyd. Floyd backdoor to Hawk. Jumper short, brought down by the Tiger player Mendenhall, and in the middle of the floor, here comes Dooley. 2:15 to go. Dooley flips it left side. Walters walks with the ball. Allison started to go with a pass across and then stopped. Turn that ball over for turnover number 17 in this first half for Salem.
In the game for Salem, number 21, Abby Terrell.
Terrell back in for Walters. This is Salem's first game. Licking's, I believe, second. Back they come now, Gorman. Gorman can't handle the pass. The turnover is just a 4th for Licking. They fall back in a half-court defense. Let's bring it up for Salem is Dooley. Dooley will flip it back across to Raven Gillum. Goes in the corner to Fulton. Fulton back door to Dooley. Trying to get to Terrell on the baseline. Flips it up, missed it. Floyd gets the rebound. Floyd handing it off. Here comes Keaton. Keaton trying to drive down, handing a ball off to Gorman. Gorman flips the left side to Wallace. Lindsay out between the circles. Right side pass to Gorman. Back to Wallace. Looking to Keaton, but it went the other way to Gorman for a quick three, and it's good. She's hit 2 threes here in this second quarter, and the lead is 27 for the Wildcats. Dooley for the Salem Tigers. Across to Gillum. Down low, intended for Fulton. Fulton turns triple team. Back to Gillum for the three. It bounces off the rim, no good. Taken down into control by Dooley. Pass inside. Stolen away by Licking. Here they come. Gorman goes down the corner to Hawk. Back to Gorman. 55 seconds to go in the half. Handing it off to Wallace. Wallace back to Gorman. Back to Wallace. They play catch on the perimeter. Another three-pointer, and it's a little bit short this time and goes out of bounds. Coach Rissler had a smile cracked on his face. They can't make it three in a row. With the other way for the Salem Tigers, here comes Dooley. Dooley inside to Terrell, goes back door to Gillum. Gillum hands it right to Hawk. Hawk then throws it back court and throws it out of bounds. So the Salem Tigers will take over. So Stone back in the game. Wearing number 14. She is scheduled to have 42. Time shot missed by Fulton, and then the rebound taken down by Dooley, and then the walk. 20 turnovers in this first half for the Salem Lady Tigers. 33-6 our score. Here's Gorman with 20 seconds to go. In the middle of the floor to Stone. Pass down to Floyd, goes back outside to Hawk. Hawk, who leads all scorers with 14 points. Out near center court, down to 9 seconds. Hitting it to Stone, across, trying to get to Gorman. All the way across the floor to Peterson. A long three up, and it's an air ball by Hawk. And we played one half. It's the Salem Tigers trailing the Licking Wildcats by a score of 33-6. They only got 2 points in that second quarter. They got no baskets whatsoever. They did get 2 free throws by Addison Fulton. And so here we are at halftime with the Salem Tigers down by 27. And Tigers will go regroup in the locker room with Coach Woody. 33-6. We'll take a 3-minute break, come back with stats on that first half when we return. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. A couple of those sponsors include Discount Bins in Salem. Discount Bins gets truckloads of new merchandise each week, and the prices drop every day. Your World Today, the only daily news flyer in Dent County, available in over 40 locations in Salem and Bunker, as well as online at ksmoradio.com. Be sure to thank these sponsors for bringing you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include Jet Tire and Auto, Salem's only licensed Lucas Oil Service Center. Drive in today at 800 South Park Avenue right here in Salem. Moe's Cleaning Service, LLC, the only cleaning service you'll ever need. Give them a call at 573-201-0430 and get Moe for your money.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Check out these fall savings going on now at K&H Auto Supply in Salem. Armor All wipes for $5.99, Blue Magic Metal Polish Cleaner for $8.99, and Hot Shot Secret Diesel Fuel Additive 2 for $30. Stop by K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store right here in Salem.
Parts City, yeah, Parts City, Parts City.
And welcome back to the Salem High School Gymnasium. Salem Tigers trail licking by a score of 33-6. I'd like to thank our great sponsors making it possible for us to bring you Tiger basketball on the air. On the Spot Auto Glass, their name says exactly what they do. Change out your auto glass on the spot. Give them a call, 573-247-3608, or check them out on Facebook. And don't forget about Salem License Office, 1104 South Main Street, in the Crossroads Shopping Center, 729-8305, 729-8305. Well, it's been all licking Wildcats. They're being led scoring by Allie Hawk with 14. Keely Gorman has 10. Following that, it's Hadley Davis with 4. A couple of points for Morgan Stone, and 3 points for Lindsay Wallace in the contest. Licking 3 of 4 from the stripe. They've out-rebounded Salem Tigers 14-7. Leading rebounder Zoe Dawson with 5. 3 for Hadley Davis. And then 1 each for Allie Hawk, Kinley Keaton, Keely Gorman. Or Gorman actually has 2. And then also 1 for Lindsay Wallace in the contest. Foul trouble. Davis with a couple. Kinley Keaton with a couple. And Allie Hawk with 1. For the Salem Lady Tigers, 2 points for Allison Walters, 2 for Abby Terrell, 2 for Addison Fulton. Leading rebounder for Salem, Trista Dooley or Rebecca Pip, and also Addison Fulton, each with 2 rebounds, 1 for Gracie Mendenhall in the contest. Tigers 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Total of 7 rebounds in that first half to the 14 by the Wildcats. Salem committed 20 turnovers, and they had 2 steals. For the Wildcats, they had 15 steals and 5 turnovers. And they lead it by a score of 33-6, 19-4 after 1 quarter, and then 14-2 is the scoring in the second quarter, and they lead it by a score of 33-6. Don't forget, the boys varsity basketball game will be coming up right after this one. We'll have a little break. For those who are video streaming with us, we will break away after. We'll give you some real quick summary stats after the first game, and then we'll break away and come back with the second game for you. So there will be 2 video streams you'll have to check. Girls, obviously, will be ending, and we'll be then breaking away and then bringing you the boys one. So we will let you know when we're ready to do that. And in the meantime, right here, KSMO, we want to pass on that earlier tonight, the Licking Lady Wildcats JV team did defeat Salem. I don't have that score. And the boys JV defeated the Licking Wildcats 39-22. The boys JV 2-0 on the season this year. We apologize for the lack of stats. Our stat sheets are not with us and don't know where they are. As a matter of fact, I thought we had loaded some, but we obviously loaded baseball stat sheets and not basketball stat sheets, which didn't do us any good. Didn't bring you those stats here at halftime, but we will have some stats for you at the end of the game. So hopefully you might want to check that out, but we're not going to have a lot of time to bring that to you at the end of the contest. So we are at halftime, 33-6. Boys and the boys Licking and Salem Tiger teams will battle it out in the Cat Classic in game 2 of our doubleheader. That'll be right after we conclude this one with the Lady Tigers and the Lady Wildcats. Let's take a 2-minute break and come back with the second half when we return. 33-6, Licking on top. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
Progressive Ozark Bank is proud to announce a better way to manage your debit card fraud alerts. Instead of a phone call, customers will receive a message on their text-enabled numbers if there is a concern on a debit card transaction. It's fast and easy. Want to find out how you can get fraud text alerts on your phone? Drop by or call Progressive Ozark Bank for more information. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured, where people matter.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
And welcome back to the Salem High School Gymnasiums. We're about ready to start the second half. The third quarter brought to you by your friends at Farm Bureau Insurance. Willie Strader, your agent. They are great for your small business as well as your home, residential, or maybe even your hunting cabin. Get in touch with Willie, 729-4941, or stop by 1414 West Scenic Ridge Boulevard. Do want to thank our friends at the United Country Salem Realty for sponsoring our halftime show. Reminding you that if you can save money and time in your real estate, they're the ones you might want to contact. If you're looking for real estate in Dent County or other areas, they have the expertise. Call 573-729-3148 or stop by 605 South Main Street. Ready to get underway. Salem Tigers will inbound it, and we'll get underway. They're down by 27. The Lady Wildcats have pretty well dominated this first game of the season for the Lady Tigers. As Terrell puts a shot up, it will not fall. Addie Fulton brings down the rebound momentarily, but it comes out of her hands into the hands of Hadley Davis. Davis the other way over to Keaton. Keaton flips it on the middle to Wallace. Wallace from right to left. Pauses in front of the licking bench, hanging on to it. Hanging that ball off to Davis, back across to Keaton. Keaton back in the corner to go down low to Hawk. Hawk, baby hook, no good. Terrell brings down that rebound for the Salem Lady Tigers. And down the right wing she comes. Terrell trying to fire that ball across, goes to Dooley. Dooley trying to get away from Hawk. Fires it down to Fulton. Fulton fires it across to Terrell. Inside it goes to Walters, the jumper, no good. And then Addie Fulton going for the rebound, was pushed, and out of the bounds goes the ball off of Lindsey Wallace. Minute gone here in the third quarter. Inbound to Terrell. Comes out, the three put up short by the Tigers. Gillum, she'll try it again. This time it's a little bit short again. Comes down in the hands of Davis. Quickly the other way. Ball stolen away by the Salem Tigers. Their first steal. And then they turn it right back over. And then the Licking Wildcats turn it right back over. Tigers hanging on to it. Dooley just standing there with it right now. Over to Terrell in the corner to Gillum underneath to Walters. She scores. Wildcats built out a big lead. They kept Salem Tigers off the board as far as baskets are concerned in that second quarter. That's the first basket they've actually scored since back early in the first quarter. Long pass goes across to Keaton. Goes down low to Hawk. Hawk lays it in. Allie Hogg with a real nice touch tonight. She's got 16 points. Hanging on to it, Dooley for the Lady Tigers out near center court. Makes a move, flips it back to Terrell. Terrell, a long three. It's good. Abby Terrell hits the three. 35-11 our score. 5:36 to go in the third quarter. Davis hanging on to it. Right between the circles. Wallace right side. Keaton back to Wallace. Wildcats are in the dark uniforms with the orange letters and trim. A little sparkle down the piping down the side. Salem Tigers all in the white uniforms with the navy blue numbers and letters and kind of the doily bottoms on the shorts. Keaton inside it goes to Hawk. The jumper's good. 37-11 our score. Dooley will bring it down, and shoe being tied by Keaton will stop play. Official told her that if she was untied, he stops play. Leaking in a 2-3 zone as the Tigers come into the area. Dooley top the key right side pass to Terrell. Inside it goes to Walters. Walters with a good fake, takes the jumper and hits. She's got 6. Wildcats fired across to Davis and then down to Dawson. Coming back is Hawk. Another jumper. It's good, man. She is on fire with 20 points. And still got a long way to go in this one. 39-13 our score. Pass to Gillum. Gillum into the middle to Terrell. Goes off her fingertips and goes out of bounds. And they'll say it is licking ball. Coach Woody asking if it didn't deflect off the licking player and go out of bounds, and the official says no. Pass in the corner to Davis, now to Keaton. Between the circles, Wallace, right side pass. Back to Wallace. All the way across to Keaton, to Davis. Davis in the middle to Hawk, back to Keaton. Davis now flips it out to Wallace, who will hand that ball off to Dawson for the three. It's off the iron and brought down by Walters. Walters spins away from one Lady Cat, but then the ball goes off of Keaton out of bounds. As Keaton went for the steal, hit her and went out of bounds at the licking bench. 3:45 to go in the third quarter. 39-13. Wildcats. Dooley in the corner, Gillum. Gillum inside to Fulton. Short jumper. It will not fall. Addie gets her own rebound, and she is fouled. And she'll go to the line to shoot too. And Zoe Dawson will get that foul. Fulton to shoot free throw. She's 2 for 2 from the stripe tonight. That one no good. Hit the front of the rim, hit the back of the rim, and then bounded over the side. Morgan Stone in, as is Keely Gorman. Next free throw is good. 1 of 2 for the Lady Tigers, who trail it by 25. Here's Davis into the offensive zone, handing it off to Gorman. Gorman top of the key, right side pass. Waiting for it there is Wallace. Back across to Davis for the three. Short, goes out of bounds in the corner, off the rim. Half-court defense for Salem. Half-court defense for Licking as Salem will inbound it. Unopposed here, trailing it by 25. 3:10 to go, third quarter. Dooley almost walked with it against the Gillum in the corner, down low, and a foul on the floor, I believe, against Gorman. Oh, they're going to call it on Davis. Okay. Inbound comes in, and Walters' jump shot is no good. Brought down by Stone. And then Stone walks with the ball. Stone got it, took a couple steps, failed to put the ball on the floor. Salem will have it underneath the basket. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. A different second half here. Terrell getting it in to Dooley. Dooley back to Terrell between the circles. Abby goes back to Dooley. Trying to get it back to Terrell. Trying to get away from Davis to Dooley to Gillum. Gillum fires it inside to Terrell. Trying to bank it in quickly. No good. Addison Fulton with a quick rebound. She banks it in. She's got 5, and the Lady Tigers pull within 23. Here's Hawk. Hawk with 20 points in the game by herself. Hanging off to Wallace. Wallace out right in the very edge of the Tiger insignia. Left side pass to Gorman, who's got a couple of threes. Back it goes over to Wallace in front of the licking bench. Wallace across the floor. Hawk. Hawk starts to drive in. Stops from 10. Jumper no good. Brought down by Fulton. That ball just kept bouncing around on the rim. Finally came down the hands of Addie Fulton. With the ball, Gillum. I'm sorry, Dooley going over and across the Walters. That jumper's too short. Gillum battling for it and no good. Walters kind of got sandwiched. She's okay. Walters not in a good position there between 3 different players, and she just became a Allison sandwich. 1:52 to go in the third quarter. Pass comes to Keely Gorman. Gorman all the way across the floor waiting for Adair Wallace. 39-16. Wallace. Right side pass to Gorman. I should say to Davis. Now to Gorman. Gorman kicks it outside. Waiting for it. There's Wallace. All the way across to Davis. Davis back to Gorman. Left side pass to Hawk. Hawk beyond the 3-point arc. Fires it cross court to Gorman. Gorman from the high post. Jumper's good. She's got 12. 41-16 with 1:10 to go here in the third quarter. Pass goes in the corner to Addie Fulton. Inside pass intended for Walters. Knocked out of bounds by Hawk. Pip will come in along with Gracie Mendenhall. Tigers will inbound it. Terrell looking in, fires it out high to Pip. Pip goes to Terrell back in the corner. Terrell moving to the top of the key, goes outside to Gillum, trying to bank it in. No good, battled for, and foul's going to be called. Terrell will get the foul. Licking ball with under a minute to go in the third quarter. Kinley Keaton fires it across, and now here's Hawk. Outside it goes to Gorman for a 3. It's too short, goes off the front of the rim, and Gillum brings down the rebound. She circles back in her own zone, guarded there by Hawk, one-on-one. Gillum has that ball knocked away by Hawk, but gets it back, fires it down, intended for Gracie Mendenhall off her fingertips and out of bounds. Only a third turnover for Salem here in this third quarter. Stone checks out. Wallace back in. 35 seconds to go. Wallace gets the pass back from Hawk and fires it down and intended for Dawson, but she somehow kept it alive. 22 seconds left. Back to Wallace. Wallace to Gorman between the circles. Left side to Hawk, back to Gorman. Right side to Wallace. 14 seconds left to Gorman. All the way across the floor to Wallace. Wallace with 8 seconds to Gorman. Gorman thought about the 3, didn't take it. Trying to drive in, shot blocked, brought down by Fulton. Fulton just hangs on to it. And that'll do it for the quarter. Salem Tigers with their best quarter. They score 10 points, and they hold Licking to 8. But they still trail it by a score of 41-16 after 3 quarters. We'll come back in a minute. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate, estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back for the fourth quarter. Don't forget our friends at Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center are proud to be supporters of your Salem Tigers. That's Dr. Ashley Cunningham and her staff. 573-729-4031. Or go by 900 West City Cruz Boulevard. Proud to support your Salem Tigers, as well as New Life Auto at 583 Highway 68 in Salem. 573-453-2757. Put New Life in your auto. New Life Auto, a proud supporter of the Salem Tigers. Here's Gorman, has it in the corner. On top it goes to Wallace. Wallace back to Gorman. Fourth quarter action. Licking on top by 25 points. Driving in was Wallace, back to Keaton. Flipping it to Hawk. Allie Hawk with 20 points, leading everybody. Licking just stalling the game right now. Going back to Hawk with 30 seconds gone here in the fourth quarter. Hawk back across to Gorman. On top, Wallace. Just a little ball control game here for the Wildcats. In the corner, waiting for it. Goes down low, the pass inside. Trying to get it to Dawson. Stolen away by the Salem Tigers. That is their fourth steal and Licking's fourth turnover of the second half. Terrell trying to drive in, gets cut off by Gorman, goes on top to Mendenhall. Quick shot by Gillum, rims out and in. Raven gets her first basket of the night. Ball rimmed around, came back out, hit the backboard, and went back in. Here's Dawson out of Hawk, fires it right to the Salem, right to the Licking bench. Turnover number 5 by the Wildcats. Their 10th turnover of the game. Salem Tigers with 24 on the night. Rebecca Pipp in. Bringing the ball up. Trying to drive in. Fires it to Mendenhall. Jump shot no good. Ball tip. Finally brought under control by Lindsay Wallace. Wallace quickly the other way. Here's Hawk. Lays it up and in. Hawk has scored in every quarter. Has 22. The other way, Dooley. Hanging on to it. Got some separation out of Pipp. In the corner, Gillum. Firing it inside, trying to get it to Walters. It goes to Walters, knocked out of bounds off the Salem Tigers' hand. It'll be their 5th turnover of this half. Down by 35. Down by 25, I should say. Excuse me, I don't know where I went 35. Down by 25, 43-18 our score. Ball goes to Keaton. Keaton from the right in front of the bench. Her shot no good. Put back up and in on the rebound follow-up by Dawson. Her first basket of the night. And a timeout called by Coach Woody. Timeout brought to you by your friends at American Family Insurance. Jonah Schaefer, your agent there at 729-5165. Get in touch with Jonah and find out to review your assets of your own and make sure you got enough coverage. Very important. That's number again, 729-5165. Back in 30 seconds. Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
And I want to thank our friends at Jet Tire and Auto for being a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers, 800 South Park Avenue, 729-3650. Check them out online, jettiresandauto.com. And Technology Junkyard at 37,228 Highway 72 in Salem. They do repair service for your TVs to your computers. They also do recycling and repurposing services. That's Technology Junkyard, open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, 573-453-0418. This fourth quarter start was brought to you by your friends at Farm Bureau Insurance. Willie Strader, your agent. Remember, if you have needs for insurance of all kinds, call Willie 729-4941 or drop by 1414 West Scenic Earth Boulevard. Tigers have the ball. Down to the Licking Lady Wildcats. Another steal by Licking. And that is only their second, though, of this second half. They go to Gorman. Tigers' sixth turnover. They go back in the corner to Gorman. 5 minutes, 8 seconds to go. With the ball is Wallace. Wallace between the circles, hangs on to it. Flips it over to Keaton. Keaton and Wallace really haven't been the big culprits here as we thought they might. Keaton has not hit a three, which is very unusual. Wallace has it to Keaton, goes down low to Dawson, who only has 2 points in the game as well. Now between the circles, Wallace back to Gorman. Gorman has 12. Coming off the bench tonight for the Wildcats. Here's Keaton hanging on to it. They're just doing a time delay game here now, at this stage, leading it by 27 points, 45-18. Keaton will make the drive, taking it into the lane, and she'll be fouled there by Allison Walters. Walters took her on head on.
Double zero for Salem. Allison Walters, her first. Number 11 for Salem.
Addison Fulton will be back in.
Number 11, Addison Fulton.
And Terrell back in the game for Salem.
Number 21, Abby Terrell back in for Salem.
Allie Davis back in now for Licking. The inbound pass comes to Davis and then goes out of bounds off of, they'll say, Walters. Walters was right with Davis and obviously coroned off her. Inbound comes to Dawson, misses that shot, and Terrell brings down the rebound. Terrell the other way into the offensive zone, and she'll be fouled, or is it, well, no, she's not going to be fouled. Ball knocked out of her hands by Dawson. The ball went out of bounds. Official kind of blew the whistle before it made it there, which led me to believe a foul might be called. Pass goes in the corner to Dooley. Dooley guarded there by Davis. Dooley spins, fires it out to Gillum. Gillum backs up, trying to get away from Keely Gorman. Now to Terrell. Terrell fires it down low, putting a little bank shot up and in was Trista Dooley. That was a nice play. Got the ball over her left shoulder, turned around, pirouetted, pivoted, and banked it home. 45-20 with 3:50 to go. It's Licking on top here in the Big Cat Classic. With the ball right now, Wallace. Over, across it goes to Hadley Davis. Down low, trying that shot up, and missing that one was Keaton. The Salem Tigers, Gillum on the backside, brought down that rebound. Off to Terrell. 3.5 remains. Terrell down to Walters to Addie Fulton. Fulton kicks it outside to Gillum for the three-pointer, trying to bank it in. It did not go. Now Terrell has it down to Addie Fulton, off the glass and in. Nice job by the Tigers there. Getting that rebound, putting it back underneath where Fulton had the inside advantage, took it, banked it home. 45-22 the score. Ball goes in the corner, waiting for it there is Gorman with a couple of threes in this game. She flips it back, though, handing it off to Davis. Davis from 7. It's good. Hadley Davis hadn't scored since that first quarter. She now has 6 points. 47-22. 2:45 remains in this ball game. Pass goes across to Fulton, right at the top of the key. Addie goes left side pass to Dooley. Dooley on that perimeter trying to cut in. And that ball knocked out of her hands. And Licking comes away with a steal. Here they come back the other way. The shot up, no good. Put back up by Dawson, no good. Ball tied up underneath. Possession arrow will favor the Licking Wildcats. Morgan Stone back in the game. And a timeout called by Licking. This timeout brought to you by your friends at American Family Insurance. Remember, if you have a new driver in the family, let Jonah know at 1104 South Main Street. It's 47-22 Licking. Back in 30 seconds. Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
It's officially home buying season and the market is heating up. Buying a home is a huge decision and where to get your home loan is just as important. Don't buy your home without checking into Riverways Federal Credit Union's great rates and service. Riverways is not for profit and has more ways to say yes, and you can apply in less than 5 minutes. Need a pre-approval to help seal the deal? We've got you covered. Get started at Riverways FCU today. Riverways Federal Credit Union, located in Rolla, Salem, and Cuba.
Back to play, the inbound by Licking, trying to get it back down low to Stone. She did, but Stone missed the shot and a foul called underneath. Is it going to be on Stone? I believe it is. Stone and Terrell were battling it out. Her first foul. Salem brings it back down with 2:10 to go remaining in this, the fourth quarter. Terrell down low to Addie Fulton off the glass, too hard. Pushed down on the other side by Hawk. Hawk, only her second rebound this game. Getting it down to Wallace. Flip pass to Davis. Back to Wallace all the way across the floor. Here is Gorman for the three. She's got her third of the night. 15 points on the night, and the lead out to 28. 1:45 to go. Dooley across to Walters to Dooley. Left side pass to Gillum. Gillum trying to get it down low. Looked like she walked with the ball, and they do call that travel. Shifted her feet before she threw the ball. 8th turnover now for Salem in the second half. Had 20 in the first. Licking not throwing as much pressure at the Salem Tigers here in this second half. The other way, here comes Wallace, handing the ball off to Davis. Davis to Gorman. Gorman with 1:25 to go. Back to Wallace. Spins, turns, handing it back to Davis. Hadley Davis trying to dance in, cannot. Goes out on top to Hawk. Hawk spins, turns to the hole, lays it in. 24 points for Allie Hawk in this game. 1:05 to go. Pass to Gillum. Down to a minute left. Gillum back on top it goes to Dooley. Dooley, left side Terrell, trying to get it inside, trying to force that ball in. Ball will go off, I believe, of Gorman last. It'll stay with the Salem Tigers. Licking trying to get in players with a 30-point lead off that too. I'm sure they're going to get them in time as the clock is running. The inbound pass to the Tigers, hanging on to it right now. Gillum going to Fulton in the corner. Fulton all the way across, intended for Walters. Tipped, it goes out of bounds. And right now it's going to end up a 52-22 win for the Licking Wildcats. The Licking comes in to Salem, and they defeat the Tigers in the Cat Classic, 52-22. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back and give you some real quick stats right here on KSMO Media, 1340 AM, 95.7 FM, and online at KSMORadio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMO YouTube. Back in 2 minutes, it's Tiger basketball on KSMO, Salem, Missouri.
Welcome to Salem, Missouri, where the charm of the past meets the beauty of the Ozarks. At United Country Real Estate, we're proud to serve the heart of southern Missouri, connecting buyers and sellers across Dent, Phelps, Texas, and surrounding counties. Whether you're looking for a country home, historic property, or recreational land, our local experts live the lifestyle they sell. Contact us today at 573-729-3148 and discover the perfect place to live, work, and play with United Country Real Estate in Salem, Missouri.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They're so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center in Salem is here for all of your veterinary needs. From your house cat to a herd of cattle, Dr. Cunningham and her expert staff are here to help. Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center is committed to providing your animals with the highest level of care and support. Schedule an appointment today for checkups, boarding, surgery, supplies, or even 24/7 emergency services for established clients. Stop by or call in today and get the veterinary care that your pets deserve.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth, the Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
And welcome back to the United Country Salem Realty postgame show as the Lincoln Wildcats beat Salem by a score of 52-22. Leading scorer in the game, Allie Hawk with 24-15 for Keely Gorman. 6 points for Hadley Davis, 3 for Wallace, 2 for Zoe Dawson, 2 for Morgan Stone. And Kinley Keaton did not have a point in the game. Leading rebounder for the Lincoln Wildcats, Zoe Dawson with 7. Salem Tigers led by Addison Fulton with 7. Allison Walters had 6. Abby Terrell 5. And Trista Dooley 2. Leading rebounder for the Salem Tigers was Addison Fulton. Salem would finish with 28 turnovers and 3 steals, 10 turnovers for Licking, and 18 steals in the game. Final score again, Licking by a score of 52-22 over the Salem Tigers. Now, for those who are streaming with us, we do want to tell you that we're going to leave our streaming audience so we can get to a new stream set up for the boys Tiger Talk with Coach Patterson in the final game of the Cat Classic. If you're watching on KSMO Media, please give our team a few minutes and then look for the new streaming video titled for the boys game. We thank you and hope you join us again for that second part of the Cat Classic. So if you're streaming with us, we're going to say adieu for a short period of time.